We are here at the Pittsburgh Convention Center at the Medical Cannabis Conference with Pro Bowl Marvin Washington. How many years did you play in the NFL again?
Played 11, played 8 in Denver, 8 in New York Jets, 2 in San Francisco, and picked up a Super Bowl ring in Denver in '98.
Ah, so Super Bowl champion. I should have said that. Sorry about that, Marvin. That's a great title in certain ways. And what do you think was your greatest moment? Was winning the Super Bowl, you think, in your career?
Of course, because I spent a lot of years in New York where we went, 3 and 13, 1 and 15, 4 and 12, and I just felt like the football gods blessed me in year 10 of my career to win a Super Bowl.
Absolutely. And what year was that again? Remind me.
It was 98.
98.
John Elway's last game.
Isn't that, well, that was another amazing thing to see, how hard they worked, the Broncos, to get to that point, and then finally Elway wins.
Well, that was their back-to-back, but it's
yeah.
accumulation of John staying at it, because I believe that was his 17th year, and he had put some teams on his back by himself to get to the Super Bowl, and it did come out, but the last couple of years of his career, he had a running game, he had a decent defense, he had good receivers, and you see what happened. He went out as a winner, which a lot of people don't get that opportunity.
And how was his leadership, even though you were on the defense?
Excellent. Natural leadership. He was a leader of men. I think he's showing it now, being in the front office and leading them to a Super Bowl. And, they had a down year last year, but they'll be back.
So let's look at this now after life after football, and then we'll get into why you're here at the conference.
Cool.
What did you do after you retired?
I went to the financial services. I went with big houses like Merrill Lynch and MetLife. Then I went to boutique farms, and I did that for 14 years. And then I found this wonderful space of the world of why I'm here right now.
Yeah, so tell us, how did you get involved in learning about the cannabis industry and all that stuff?
I don't smoke cannabis, I still don't, but I believe in the medicinal benefits of it. And there was a company that was telling me about the patent, 6630507, that the government had, and it can possibly solve the concussion CTE issue with football players. And it says it's an antioxidant neuroprotectant for the brain. After I did that, I did a deep dive into the world of cannabis, and I think this is something, I know I've been lied to,
yes,
but I know what cannabis can do on a medicinal level, as far as opiate addiction, as far as head trauma,
right,
as far as cancer, as far as MS, as far as whatever. There are all these ailments out there that this plant is helping, and this is not anecdotal, this is factually, and this is the space I've been in for the last 4 years, and I can see myself, I don't see myself getting out of this.
Well, just being here at this event, Marvin, I'm just blown away. I mean, I was not sold a long time ago when I heard about this. Now, after hearing these success stories and how it's so much better than like Vicodins or other specific medications for anxiety, especially when you have CTE and certain things happen, you have to get on certain anti-anxiety pills and all these things. They're just horrible. They destroy your life in so many ways.
NFL players are 4 times more likely to abuse opiates in general society because we're introduced to them. And team doctors, they're not treating these guys, they're poisoning these guys.
Agree.
And so what we're trying to do is give these guys a natural alternative that's non-toxic, non-addictive, could possibly even expand their lungs, help them with recovery, help them with anxiety, help them with depression, help them with anger management, all this in a natural plant, versus the opiates and benzodiazepines that not only NFL players are having a hard time with, but society in general.
And the reason you're on this panel today, you're in 2 panels, but the first panel was very interesting about people that are blocking this even though it helps.
Well, we're talking about the government,
yeah,
and I'm part of the lawsuit that is suing the DOJ, both body of Congress, and challenging the constitutionality of cannabis being on a Schedule I drug, because we know it has a medicinal benefits. We know it can be safely tested in a lab, and we know it is not highly addictive. And plus, the government owns a patent on it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a contradiction right there. And so we want the courts to settle this.
So, and that's the thing, and let the court settle it. And so, part of this lawsuit, you're also an entrepreneur involving in this space?
I'm an entrepreneur. I'm involved with 5 companies, mostly CBD, And that's about my outreach to helping people and educating them, because only 10% of the country even knows about this.
I just learned so much.
We have to bring it to the people and continue to educate them, whether it's THC, CBD, CBN, THCA, Delta 8, Delta 9, or whatever. There's so many strands and different delivery methods, from tinctures, oil, transdermal patches, pain creams, what have you, and people don't know about this, and that's just part of my outreach.
And you're doing a tremendous work for sure, Marvin, on that. And when you think about specifically enough CTE, this will definitely help in this process with CTE, and also help repair the brain in certain ways, right?
Well, the NFL's industrial disease is chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE, and I believe that that problem will be solved through science, not through a helmet, because a helmet is not going to stop a concussion.
No, not at all.
No helmet.
Right. And how many times you, again, at your position, head-to-head trauma that you had to deal with?
I can't count them.
I'm sure. And how much, since you've been taking some of those, has it helped you with?
You know what? I just microdose every day with it. Infuse my body, infuse my mind with CBD, and that's the type of regimen or routine that I'm trying to get all the ex-players to do.
And look at, see your clarity compared to a lot of players that played 18 years ago. They're not talking as articulate and understand those things because of what they've had to go through with those brain injuries.
There are a lot of guys out there that are hurting. There are a lot of guys out there struggling because of the game of football and the injuries that they sustain. Knock on wood, I don't know how I'm going to be tomorrow or 10 years from now, but right now I seem to be okay.
All right, best place we can find info on you. Can we connect with you some places, Marvin?
I'm on all social media platforms, Marvin Washington or MWash52, from Twitter to Facebook to IG. No Snapchat or Snapchat.
Snapchat, yeah.
Yeah, now I'm not on there, but I'm everywhere. You know, my pages are public. You can DM me or leave me a message on my page or what have you.
You're doing some tremendous work, so thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're listening to The Neil Haley Show and watching The Neil Haley Show, and we'll be back in just a moment.